Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing something pretty exciting that was mentioned by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt over on Twitter. Now, you guys know that Doc Wyatt is always talking about Ninjago and answering fan questions, and a lot of his answers are very intriguing. This one is no exception. So somebody asks him over on Twitter, along with Kevin Burke, not sure how much knowledge or influence you have on the Netflix side of things, but out of curiosity, is there any chance that Dragon's Rising could shift from batch releases to weekly episodes? Of course, referring to the fact that Ninjago Dragon's Rising, at least so far, has been releasing in batches of 10 episodes total. We had the first half of Dragon's Rising Season 1 release in June of last year, the second half followed in October, and the first half, presumably, of Dragon's Rising Season 2 will be releasing in April of this year. Again, with part 2 releasing probably later in the year to better line up with the summertime 2024 sets. Doc Wyatt replies, "I have zero influence over Netflix or any of the other global distribution partners, but for what it's worth, I'd love to see the return of weekly episodes too." He then follows it with this response: "There are reasons that they prefer the binge model. Still, if enough of us talk about it and tweet about it, maybe one day it'll change." Which, yeah, if that is going to work, then let me be the first to say, Netflix, I would greatly appreciate weekly releases, and I feel like a lot of other Ninjago fans would as well. Now, I know I don't speak for every Ninjago fan out there. Some Ninjago fans love getting batches of 10 episodes all at once. That way they can binge the show and move on to something else. But to me and a lot of other community members, I believe the weekly release schedule would greatly benefit Dragon's Rising especially. Not only would community discussions be at an all-time high, with weekly episodes releasing, giving fans a chance to talk about things and theorize for the next episode, but it would also make the conversations last longer since the season itself would be running longer. I mean, sure, with the batch releases, sometimes the conversations last for months because it takes months for the episodes to come out, but with a weekly release, not only would the conversation last longer, it would be more consistent, with more people talking about Dragon's Rising week after week, and like I said, weekly releases would lead to more conversing, theorizing, all of that good stuff. I think the weekly release schedule would be very beneficial, and I've always preferred that over the binge releases that Netflix is so famous for doing. Now, I know Netflix does weekly releases for some of their shows, maybe they should consider that for all of their shows, but of course, I guess we will only have to wait and see what happens. Like I said, I know some Ninjago fans absolutely love the batch releases. I personally don't mind them too much, but if we have the option to do weekly, I would rather them be weekly. I know that Doc Wyatt himself would prefer a weekly release as well. I feel like that would only benefit the show, and who knows, maybe we do have the power to change it. I hope so. I would love for Netflix to make Ninjago a weekly show, as opposed to having binge releases. But of course, what do you guys think? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments. Which release pattern do you think is better for Ninjago Dragon's Rising? Weekly episodes or batch releases of 10 episodes each? Leave all your thoughts down below, and thank you so much for watching. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.